Hey folks, today I'm making a one pot dish that I like to make, only this time I'm making it with my homemade spaghetti sauce, or I actually left it chunky so that it could be soup or spaghetti sauce. I've watched several homestead YouTubers recently make this spaghetti sauce this way with lots of different things in it. I believe that that 1870s Homestead done it, and Stivers done it, and several other homesteaders and YouTubers have said that they made it. So I tried it. I did not blend mine because it looked like soup to me, and I love soup. So I decided to leave mine kind of chunky. I cooked it down like everybody else did, I just didn't blend it. So on the top of it, I wrote soup or sauce so that it can be either. Now, I made this the other day and it was so good. I love Polish sausage, smoked sausage, any of that kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you what I done the other day that was so good. It was kind of like a soup actually, but also it could just be called a one dish casserole type thing, whatever you want to call it. I just kind of made it up, and I've done similar to this before, only I have used different things besides spaghetti sauce, and I have used canned spaghetti sauce. This was so much better with the chunks in it. So here's what I do. First off, I cut about half of this, and I'll put the other half up for something else. So I'm gonna peel a little bit of this outer skin off of this smoked sausage. I don't like a whole lot of that in there. I'll just peel a little bit off so it's not so much. And some of the cheaper brands have a thicker one, and I usually peel all of that off if it's a cheaper brand that has the thick outer skin on there. This is Hillshire, and it actually is not real thick, and it's probably a whole lot better. So I will cut slices up in my skillet and get that going. I have also done this with fresh tomatoes, just cutting up my tomatoes and putting them in my skillet and letting that cook with my smoked sausage. So that's a consideration. You could chop up some fresh tomatoes and onions and things and cook them in your skillet first. Okay, while that's browning, I just want to talk about this for just a second. Go check out, I believe they called it One Pot Wonder or something. I think Zach and Jen just called it spaghetti sauce, but it also makes a great soup. I love soup, and I love tomato soup. And it makes a great soup. I have already ate one of them. I've also done this with it. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna have to make more soon already. So y'all go check out those videos and make you some of this stuff. It's really, really good. Okay, these are browned. I think I said I sliced them, but I actually sliced them and then cut the slices in half. So they're kind of, I don't know what you call that, a quarter, a half of a slice. Anyway, browned, and now I'm going to open up my spaghetti sauce, we're going to call it today. Ooh. All right. Now, I'm just going to pour this in here. I turned it down. I browned it and then turned it down on, not quite low, almost on low. And I'm going to, oh, it smells so good. That stuff smells so good. It has zucchini, yellow squash, tomatoes, onions, peppers, and garlic. It is so good. It smells so good. And is so good. All right. Now there we go. I'm just gonna turn it up just a hair so it's simmering for just a little bit. And I'll let that simmer for maybe 10 minutes, maybe. and then we'll come back to it. Now you could leave this real liquidy like this and call it a soup still, or you can reduce it down until some of that juice is reduced and it's thicker, and call it a one pot dish, casserole type dish or something. I will be adding my favorite thing to it at the end. But also, you could serve this over rice or spaghetti noodles or anything. You could turn this dish into something totally different. But I like it just like this, and I don't reduce it too much, because the other day when I made it, I called it a soup, and I didn't reduce it too much. I may reduce it a little bit more today, but either way, it's delicious. And I'll show you my trick I add at the end that I always do with any kind of tomato soup type thing. So we'll let this reduce down a little bit until some of that juice is thicker. Okay, y'all, this is thickened up. It's kind of thick now, and it is ready. I'm gonna dip some out and show you my ingredient that I absolutely love in tomato dishes. All right, there you go. There's that. Now, my secret ingredient is sour cream. I love to put a dollop of sour cream in a tomato soup or a tomato dish and stir that up in there and make it creamy. So good. Just a little dollop in there. Get that stirred up good, and you have a creamy soup that is amazing. Yummy. All right, y'all. Taste test. That is so good. I'm definitely going to make some more of the spaghetti sauce. I will leave mine chunky and call it soup or spaghetti sauce, but we'll definitely be making some more of that because it is so good. Now, Lee won't eat this because it has tomatoes in it, and he does not like tomatoes, so Lee won't be eating this. This will be for me, for lunches and things for work. But anyway, he'll have to fend for himself because this is good. Y'all give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and watch us on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time.